Hi, my name is Jose Ayala, and I'll be talking today about the culture of Spain. So when you think of Spain, you normally think of Spanish or Mexico because they're so similar, but Spain is really different in its own way. For example, in this presentation, I'm going to talk about the country itself, which is Spain, about the cultural aspects that Spain brings, and about the unique communication behaviors in Spain. So about this country. Spain occupies most of the Iberian Peninsula, and it's about the same size as Thailand, which is pretty big. It's on the northern coast. It's mostly rainfall, and on the eastern coast, it's mostly Mediterranean climate, and it experiences long summers and mild winters. And its capital is Madrid. And then the economy major industries include textiles and apparel, food, metals, chemicals, automobiles, and machine tools. And less than 1/10 are employed in agriculture. Most natural resources they include are coal, iron ore, and mercury. The population of Spain. So they're Mediterranean and Nordic ancestry, but they always think of them as being homogeneous ethnic groups. And most live near the coast, which we can all imagine why. They have low birth rates and high unemployment rates, which causes a lot of problem for families. So over there, it is a parliamentarian monarchy, which means that the king is the head of the state, but the president is the head of the government. And once you're 18 over there, you're able to vote. And elections happen every 4 years, but then once in a while they could be shorter. And the official language is the Castilian Spanish, which is spoken by around 74%, and others include Catalan and Galician. But English is the most foreign language that's spoken there. So a lot of things that you think about when you think of Spain are its art, its food, its tourist attractions. So for example, its art, music and dance are very important there. And their common instruments are guitars, castañuelas, and tambourines, or castanets in English. Some famous Spanish operas composers are Placido Domingo and Jose Carreras. And some famous Spanish painters are Velázquez, Goya, Picasso, and Dali. And when you go there, you normally try to go visit either Palacio Real, which is the official residence of the King of Spain, and you also try to go to La Sagrada Familia, which is one of the most beautiful Roman Catholic churches in Barcelona. And food that you think about all the time is pasta, rice, bread, beans, carrots, spices, asparagus, cucumbers, grapes, potatoes, peppers, and garlic, which is why most of their food is spicy, but really good. And they have no official religion, but most people there are Roman Catholic, which is about 94%. And they have freedom of religion, so of course there's any other type of religion that you could want. And when they speak, they stand really close to each other, and they touch each other's arms a lot or shoulders whenever they speak, because they're so friendly and close. And they always have eye contact, and they nod when they say yes and shake their head when they say no. And they exaggerate their hand gestures, kind of like I'm doing. Yeah. The parents live nearby their kids. The kids respect their family a lot, and they normally have 2 kids every family, so the families aren't that big. And the father's usually the head of the house, and the boys don't really do housework as much as girls do. They're more on just being free souls. And then I think that it's polychronistic because they're relaxed with punctuality. Most Spaniards don't really care of being on time, they'll be late, so they don't care a lot. They're individualistic because they think a lot about themselves, they think of what other people think of them, and they have a really high ego sometimes. They have a high power distance because they always feel like it's their job to help others, so they feel like they should be leaders. and they have a direct preference because, as I've mentioned, they like to stand really close to each other when they talk and get all touchy. And so, in conclusion, I spoke about the country, which is Spain. I spoke about the cultural aspects, and I spoke about the unique communication behaviors. So, thank you very much for listening to my speech, and I hope that all of y'all enjoy learning about Spain, which is a lot different.